Forget everything you think you know about sports bars, because at Skybokx 109 in Natick, they're thinking outside the box.
This is not a sports pub, it's not a sports bar per se, it just isn't. We have that, and we have sports here, but the focus is heavily on the gastro part of it, so it's all about the food.
So when Lou Carrier opened this so-called Gastro-Sports eatery, he created a sophisticated dining room with eye-popping sports-themed art, while chef Nolan Green designed a menu with classic tavern fare amped up with gourmet ingredients.
We try to come up with a little bit of quirky ways of presenting things, just so it's a little bit different than the average pub that you would go to.
So you can watch the Patriots sink opponents while you sink your teeth into crispy flatbreads piled with upscale toppings like braised duck and brie. And Bruins fans can get fired up for the game while heating up their palate with some of Skybox's Thai chili wings.
The Thai chili wings are almost like you'd expect in your head. It's got a little sweetness, but it's got a little pop too, so it bites, doesn't flame your mouth out, it's a little sweet and hot.
And while Phantom has seen his share of burgers, he's never seen anything as over the top as the Prime 109. Each 12-ounce patty is perfectly seasoned and cooked the way you want it before it's placed on a buttery brioche bun. And that's when the magic really happens.
We make a pan sauce out of au jus and butter, so we melt that all together and then we pour it over the burger to melt the cheese.
And if that wasn't enough, the entire melty masterpiece is topped with crispy onion strings and truffled arugula.
It's really a kind of flavor explosion in your mouth. It's really juicy. It's definitely one of those mouth-watering burgers.
Mouth-watering seems to be a theme throughout the menu. The Yucatan Squeak is a Mexican sandwich stuffed with banana leaf braised pork and served on telera bread. And steak and cheese gets an Asian spin when it's stuffed into a wonton wrapper.
I know in New England the steak bomb is so beloved and it's a special experience, so we kind of did that into an egg roll. They come right out of our fryer, piping hot.
Typically, people get one order and they're like, geez, I gotta have another one of those.
Always a decadent dish, traditional poutine is made even more luxuriously rich when it's topped with slow-cooked short ribs.
That it falls apart and it's fork tender. We like to make sure that it gets all of its juices into the fries so you get a little bit of everything. It is messy, it is.
Even the beverages will blow you away here, like this one-of-a-kind, truly outrageous Bloody Mary, garnished with a little slider, a shrimp cocktail, a strip of bacon, and a hard-boiled egg. Once you polish off one of these babies, you may not even need to order anything else.
It's basically a meal in the cup.
But if you prefer your meal served more traditionally, there's the bone-in double pork chop served with blueberry apple compote. Nicely seared steaks are served on a bed of creamy horseradish mashed potatoes, and the chicken under a brick is cooked crispy on the outside and juicy in the center. But the real flavor comes at the end of the meal when Skybokx offers a cast iron skillet filled with cookie dough and topped with all the good stuff.
The cast iron chocolate chip sundae is one of those things when walking into the dining room, everybody's heads turn.
You get 2 scoops of ice cream with whipped cream, candied walnuts, and then a chocolate ganache that we make in-house.
It is not for the faint of heart. You've got to be prepared to dig into 1,500 calories worth of goodness.
And while all of the fare seems playful, the staff at Skybokx 109 is very serious about their work.
Every dish has to come out and it has to be a part of you, and it has to be the best quality you can put out all the time. It's a big deal, and we take that very seriously.